Happy Wednesday, my beautiful, lovely nobodies. Welcome to every single nobody here. Come in, come in, come in. Guys, it is a beautiful Wednesday. It's kind of rainy outside today. It's a little humid. I'm in Atlanta. The day is beautiful. The day is nice. I had to jump on and bless you guys with a video. So, welcome to every single subscriber that we already have. Guys, if you have not already subscribed to this channel, click subscribe if you feel like the information on this channel is beneficial for your life. If you feel like it will help you or help guide you in your evolution. If you feel like these videos are resources to help you get to your higher self, subscribe. Click like on this video if something resonates with you. Comment on the video if something that I might say or spirit might bring in is spot on. We appreciate the support. We appreciate the love. I thank every single one of you who has been with me since the beginning. All of those of you who ride for me now. All of those of you who follow me on Instagram. All of you who just send your love to me all the time, whether it's through giving me readings or just talking things out with me or just sending me support to my channel, sending donations. I thank every single one of you. Please, peace and blessings to every single one of you. Guys, I want to talk about love today. We're going to talk about love. This is in my room, but I was meditating today. I knew I was going to do a video just by just a series of things that were coming in this morning, but I was looking at that and I was like, I want to talk to these people about love today. So me and Spirit had a conversation. I meditated on it. It's Spirit gang over everything. Y'all already know when it comes to me. I don't play about the gang. That's God. Everybody has one, right? Everybody has a gang. That's God, the divine, your ancestors, right? Those that pull up for you from the light. It could be spirit animals. It could be things that just come in throughout your day that just give you some type of inner scope, right? As to what might be coming towards you, as to what might be in your energy, as to what might be sparking up for you, whether it comes to business. We appreciate the gang. I just want to say that, you guys know, those of you who are even watching this video, you know that there is something outside of you, right? You don't know what it is. We don't know what it is, but we know that it's there and we trust it, right? So we trust the gang. We're talking about love today. So guys, I want you to right now, before I give my little announcements and everything, put love on your mind. Whether this is love of a family member, whether this is love, in a new relationship that you're just started, whether this is love in your current relationship, whether this is the love of something, right? Maybe some of you are not looking for a relationship. Maybe this is some of you who are looking for love and you're looking for love or romantic love to come into your life. Go ahead and put it on your mind. Go ahead and put that person, that situation on your mind. If you are not in a relationship right now, that person that you're manifesting, envision the energy of the person coming into your life on your mind, right? Put it on your mind, right? So now, because I'm asking Spirit while I'm talking to y'all, because I be channeling at all times. Help me to speak to these people today. Help them to hear what they need to hear. I want the context clues. You guys know in a couple of videos ago, we talked about context clues. The way that this works is if I'm connecting with you and I've already submitted to Spirit that I want to connect with you guys, then hopefully your spirits and my spirits will be able to translate, right, information so that you will know that it is specifically for you, right? Let's just say you have an ancestor on the other side and your ancestor, sewed all the time and they make clothes. And I just highlight the fact that I feel or see a needle and a thread. That may resonate with you. Things like that. Look for the context clues. Guys, if you have not already reached out to me for videos, for private sessions, for just coaching sessions, I do all of that. My information is in the description box of this video as well as the about section of my channel. Reach out to me. I'm always interested in helping. I'm always interested in giving you another perspective. I'm always interested in translating what you already know, right? A lot of us already know the things that we either need to do, the decisions that we need to make. Sometimes we just need confirmation of that. I would love to be a conduit for that for you, right? In the light, because y'all know we don't play with no demonic anything on this channel. All right, so I just want to get into this reading. Again, you guys know about tarot. Time is very fluid. Energy is very fluid, right? So I may bring up a man or a woman that's on a card, and it could refer to a female. Energy is fluid, right? Everybody possesses masculine and feminine energy. Put yourself in the story where you go. If none of these messages resonate with you, they just don't, okay? I don't want any of you to make a story fit for you that just does not, okay? Take what comes to you. Take what comes to you easily, effortlessly in this reading, okay? I want to just jump in and talk about love. What maybe you're not seeing when it comes to your love sector of your life. Maybe what you kind of like put in a closet, right? When it comes to your love life. We just want to uncover some things. So, gang, what messages do you have for these beautiful, lovely nobodies? What message do you have when it comes to their love sector? What messages do you have for these beautiful, lovely nobodies when it comes to their love sector? I love every single one of you. I want all of you to know that. I love every single one of you. I hope that love comes into your life in the most amazing ways. I hope that love seeks you out and finds you. I hope for some of you that have been starving, I just heard starving in love, that love is replenished in your life. I'm going to stop there. All right, first card out. Y'all want to know what it is? It's the King of Cups. And I'm hearing this song. Who is this? She gives me love, 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 love. Crazy love, okay? This is the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, okay? We got the Strength card. That is the card of Leo, sign of Leo. Possibly you could have a Leo in your life. You could be a Leo. This is your reading if so. Page of Cups, more love, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And we got the Five of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? So, first of all, what I will say, guys, is a lot of you, the energy that I'm pulling, and this is masculine energy, but I'm either getting, if this is a feminine energy, so if you are a woman, then I feel like just when it comes to love, Spirit shows you in your masculine energy, right? There's a lion on this card. This is a female, but she has a lion for half of her face. This is a man. So I'm just getting when it comes to the area of love, some of you guys, right, might be a little guarded in love. And I feel like most likely it's because possibly you've had hiccups in love. You've had times in love. You see that sailboat back there? You've had times in love where love kind of got away from you. It drifted away from you. Some of you guys feel like love is so far from you, and that romantic love, it's so far from you. Some of you guys with this Page of Cups that I'm seeing in your reading, some of you guys, I feel like, because the Page of Cups lands beside this Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles, you guys know, symbolizes, scarcity mindset. It's a lack mentality. Page of Cups is a very young energy. It's a very vibrant, I heard impulsive. What I can say is a couple of things. Some of you guys maybe have struggled in the love sector of your life since childhood, meaning that maybe the people, and this is, okay, step to the side real quick. Spirit was like, hold on, pause. We got to talk about this King of Cups and Page of Cups because this is the same suit. So for some of you guys, if this reading is about romantic love for you, for some of you, when I was talking about the childhood love earlier, where your current love sector is and the energy that is surrounded around it, it's very heavily tied to the love that you receive from a parent, or the lack of love maybe that you receive from a parent, because that Five of Pentacles is there as a child, right? This is the King of Cups and it's the Page of Cups. In hierarchy, this would be this person's son or daughter, right? So all I'm saying is that for some of you guys, there is this energy of, I'm so ready for love. I'm so available to give love. I'm a loving person. I have gone through a lot in love, but there's a part of me that knows that I still want to give this romantic love, this, deep, deep. I just heard deep diving love. So there could be swimmers here that are watching. I just heard deep diving. So there could be divers watching. There could be someone that, swims for sport or just recreation. There's a lot of water on these cards. So someone could live like on the coast or where water is. Listen, I do feel like for some of you, you are a little hesitant to really throw yourself out there when it comes to love, or you're really hesitant to kind of like walk straight through the door where the unknown part of love is what I hear. Meaning that I want love in my life, right? And I want to be able to give my love to somebody. But there's a part of you that in your subconscious, maybe you harbor the fact that you've had a hard time in love before. You've had times where people have left you hanging, where people have abandoned you. You know, this is also the card of abandonment. I'm just getting, for a lot of you guys watching, you have experienced series, and I just heard series of abandonment periods in your life when it comes to love. A lot of you, this is tied to your childhood, and I just keep hearing things like, like younger energy, or when I was young energy. Some of you guys, I feel like when you were a child, you were left home a lot by yourself. Maybe you came, I just heard latchkey. So some of you guys might have been latchkey children, meaning that your parents, they worked and you came home from school and you let yourself in the house. You had to fix your own snack. Some of you might have had to fix your own dinner. Some of you guys might have been an only child, so you felt alone. Okay, I'm getting this heavy energy tied to love and feeling alone a lot when I was a child. Alone a lot when I was in my younger years. Okay, so what I do want to say for those of you, and maybe this is even a child watching, and you know that the way that you feel about love is tied to either your lack of love or the energy that you have in love with your parents, your siblings. I'm just getting more parent child energy here. So just know that spirit sees that, spirit knows that you acknowledge within yourself that there are things tied to your younger years that still to this day affect how you receive love, how open you are to receiving love, how open you are to giving love. Some of you guys, and I'm just getting the energy of someone when you get hit in love, and I mean like take a hit in love. Let's say a relationship doesn't end how you wanted it to and it ends bad. Or let's just say you got cheated on. Or let's just say you cheated on somebody. There's somebody here, one or more of you, that something drastic, maybe a tower in love happened in your life. Maybe the tower card will show up in this reading. And you completely kind of like, I'm just showing spirit go like, literally F love, right? It's cool if I don't get it. I have so much love to give, but I've been hurt so many times and stabbed in the back so many times when it comes to love and reciprocal love. Some of you loved your parents and they didn't love you back. I just heard that. And there's a part of you that has your guard up when it comes to love. Even with this strength card and how there's a feminine energy and then there's lion and there's this little lamb. I mean, I'm honestly getting that some of you guys dealt with a parent that was very wishy-washy when it came to love. There was a parent that kind of, and this is what I feel. I feel like one or more of you have dealt with a parent that, let's just say your mother and father, or whoever your mother and father were tied to in love in their own relationship while you were growing up. You saw their dynamic and you saw how one of your parents, either when they went through something with their person ghosted them with their energy. There was no talking. People, there was a full display of, I don't F with you right now. So yes, we are a couple, but someone here saw people detach from the person that they were supposed to stay stuck to, right? In love when things happen. So maybe for some of you guys, there's this energy of like not being able to resolve conflict with your person, and when that happens, when you guys aren't talking and I don't feel good, then I'm not fooling with you at all. So somebody saw that type of energy here, and maybe some of you with this strength card realize or know that about yourself, or I'm highlighting it for you now. Be careful with that, because I don't want, first of all, we all have complete control over what we allow from our inner child to still affect us today. Yes, they did what they did to you. Yes, you experienced what you experienced, but healing it is your responsibility, okay? So I'm not making excuses for any of you. I feel like most of you who are watching are adults, and we all have the wherewithal to take what we have experienced, because we can't unsee what we've been through, and choose to no longer function in that, cut that belief system off so you can change it for generations after you, to no longer like feed into the energy of like love is not available for me. And when love does come in, it's probably going to hurt me. And then if I do give this person, he or she, my all, they probably are going to stab me in the back. I keep getting the stab in the back energy. So the Five of Swords or the Ten of Swords might show up in this reading. And that will just let me know that an ending that you had in your life in love is probably heavily tied to either why you're not going towards love, why you're not giving your person, if you're currently with somebody, the full love that you could give them. It's belief system heavily, I feel, that's connected to this. I want to clarify these cards, but you know me. I just try to pull what I can pull off of these cards before I try to clarify, because the clarification cards are really going to confirm what I'm saying right now. I 100% feel that because I trust my intuition. The Page of Cups is also notoriously known as when the pigs fly card. Like, I believe it when I see it. Okay. I'm getting this energy of some of you, right? Some of you have the love of your life coming into your energy, or it's very close, or if you just started dating someone, they're the one. And I feel that energy. And the reason why I say that is because that sailboat with him closing his eyes, he's just giving me the energy of like, I hear that boat coming, right? I can hear the sound that the steam is making or whatever this is. It's like I can hear chatter on that boat. It's almost like when you know someone is coming up behind you, you know when the energy of when someone else is in the room. If you're walking down the street and there's nobody on the road, you can hear when a car is coming. He hears and he knows that there's something coming. And I feel like the energy that I'm getting is just like him calmly with his knees in that Indian style. He's just giving me that. He's praying. I hope that whoever is in that boat is for me. I hope whoever in that boat is ready to be loved by me. I hope whoever in that boat is the person that is going to help me grow and I'm going to help them grow. I really, really pray that it's the one this time. I really pray and I really feel like this might be the person in that boat. So he's giving me the energy that some of you have really changed your life, because the strength card is here. So it goes without saying that major divine timing has come into play in the love sector of your life. And the strength card being there, meaning, so step back. For those of you who are not totally into tarot, the cards with the words at the bottom are major arcana, meaning that these are divine timing cards. These are the moves that God makes in your life. The cards with the king and the suit, the king, the pages, the queens, and the knights, those are moves that you make. And every one of the cards with the numbers and like one of the signs, so the 5 of pentacles, these are steps that you make on your journey. But when you got a card with words at the bottom, that's divine timing. And it's almost like, because the strength card is showing up, God is letting me know that God, your gang, allowed, designed, maybe orchestrated some type of situation in love to come into your life to help you grow to another level in love. Now, translated, that could have been a lot of you got cheated on. Translated, and it was for you to see that you deserve better. It was for you to see that you were obviously stuck in some toxic, unhealed belief system, and that you shouldn't have even been tied to that person anyway. Some of the need for strength has come through, like, so God has allowed this to come into your life, maybe through family members hurting you, so that you could learn that no matter who a person is, whether they're family or not, that you are still deserving of love. Okay. So for some of you, maybe the way that this came about was not in the most conventional way, was not in a way that you thought, I would learn about love. A lot of us feel like, oh, I'm going to learn about love through a loving relationship with my person, my husband or my wife, my boyfriend or my girlfriend. I'm going to learn through that way, and we're going to learn through bliss and through happiness. And I think some of you have figured out, like, that's not what this is. Like, this is not that. Okay. So it goes without saying that some of you guys have had your butt kicked a lot. I just heard you've had your butt kicked a lot. I don't even say the word butt kicked. So I feel like that will resonate with someone. Like, I just heard butt kicked a lot in love. Okay. However, you are still deserving of love, because God sees all of you as this perfect little lamb. As this perfect little lamb, right? Holy, whole, perfect, with no flaws. Like, the creator created all of us perfectly, with our own journeys to take, with our own moves to make, with our own DNA, with our own gifts, with our own abilities, with our own talents. Okay. It is the world, it's media, it's the foods that we eat, it's the companies who sell the products that we buy that has kind of shifted, or we've allowed these things, these structures to shift the true mindset to, like, we were all made perfect, right? I just told someone I love yesterday. You are perfect. You are perfect to me. You are perfect. We all are perfect, okay? And this person even went so far as to say, like, thank you so much, but I'm far from perfect. And I'm just like, listen, this is literally, I'm going to share this with you guys. I literally texted it to this person. I want to energetically punch everyone in the face who came before me, who did not teach you or show you that you are perfect, because God made you perfect. That's what I texted this person. Okay. I want all of you to know that. So, yes, we all have flaws, but our journey is a unique one. Our journey, our choices, our decisions, none of us have the exact same DNA. None of us were made the same. And we are buying these products, eating these foods, giving our, mental energy towards things that were kind of made cookie cut for everybody. Okay. Watch that. All of you are perfect. Know that. I want to jump into these cards and just see if we can get a little bit deeper into love. If I could talk about anybody, if I could just highlight people who are in this reading, when it comes to love, I am getting a very calm masculine energy. So for a lot of you lovely nobodies who are female, I do feel like if you are looking for love, the next love that comes into your life is going to be a calm energy. And I feel like the reason why, because the strength card is here, so I feel like in your past relationships, there could have been a lot of fighting. There could have been a lot of disagreements, miscommunication. There could have been a lot of upheaval of emotions. So impulsivity when I'm going through things and then I lash out at you, I fight with you, I yell at you. Wands might show up in the reading today, but I'm getting that this person coming into your life, both of these people, first of all, are sitting very calm. Neither one of them look anxious. Neither one of them look like they want to run. Neither one of them look impulsive in this card. They're both sitting there. Okay, so I just want a lot of you to know that there's a very calm love coming into your life, one that's very different. Now, because we end this reading with the Five of Pentacles, that scarcity mindset, that feeling of how long is this going to last? I was just telling another friend that I was with yesterday. I had lunch with one of my friends, and we were talking about like how self-sabotaging sometimes people can be in general. And then sometimes when it comes to love and relationships, it's almost like we get that person and this energy comes into our life and it's very dynamic. It's one like we never experienced before. And there's a part of us in our subconscious from the, shit that we used to deal with from our childhood and throughout our lives, the experiences that we've had. It's like, ugh, how long is this gonna last? Like, when are they gonna hurt me? When is shit gonna go wrong? And I think that for some of you guys, you have to watch that because we're ending this reading with this card. We're ending this reading. So I feel like there's a nudge for a lot of you from spirit, from your gangs. They're telling you like, hey, if you want this love, first of all, let's get open and ready to receive love. But there's no way that you're going to be able to allow another love to come in your life if we don't accept ourselves fully in love. So it's almost like for a lot of us, we need to fall in love with ourselves first. There's a lot of you guys that are looking for relationships. Maybe some of you are in relationships and you don't know what love is. And I'm just being real. You don't. Because a lot of you are in relationships with people who are toxic, in relationships with people where neither one of y'all are growing, right? How many streams of income do you guys have going? How many things that you want to do? Basically, how many things on your bucket list have you accomplished with the person that you're with? If you are in a relationship and you love your person and you really want to fight for and stay with your person, then I think after this reading today, it behooves you to get after that bucket list. It behooves you to light a fire under the romantic candle of your relationship, right? It behooves you to spark a fire under your own self and get going, because a lot of you guys want love. A lot of you guys dream of this love. A lot of you guys flip through pages and pages of, I don't know if this is social media or spirit is showing me this. Like you're going through all these things. So I'm getting somebody, maybe you're scrolling and you're looking at all these celebrity relationships and all these things that you see on social media, which are all illusions, right? They're all illusions, guys. And you're telling yourself, I want all of this love and I want this. This is what I want to have. I want to have the, Claire and Cliff Huxtable type of relationship. But when you have experienced so many things that are not that, you just tell yourself, oh, it's not available to me, or that's just not how it's supposed to go. It's like belief system has a lot to do with this love today. So let's talk about it. I want to get into it. There was an affirmation that just popped up on my phone and it says, live and walk like a multimillionaire. See yourself as your 2.0 self every single day. Confirmation, right? So meaning, see yourself as your 2.0 self. I type that to myself every day because I know that there is a me that is on a frequency that is so abundant. She has everything that she wants. She has the love of her life in her life. And every single day I make sure that I pull that me that's on the other frequency down to this me right now. So I'm learning how to merge the dimensions that are in my life. I'm learning how to align with every single version of me and every dimension that I'm in. I'm learning that. And I'm doing that through literally being delusional. You guys know I talk about faith and being delusional all the time, right? Faith, right? The Christian Bible says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Literal delusion, believing in what you cannot see. So if some of you guys don't have the love of your life in your life, if some of you don't have the love that you want in your life, then it behooves you to believe in it. It behooves you to wake up every day and act like the husband that you want to be to the wife that you want to get. It behooves you to wake up every day and be the wife to the husband that you don't have yet. Right? Makes sense. I want to clarify this King of Cups. He's sitting there calm, ready for love, master of love, very in control of his emotions and feelings, very in control of how he or she feels. Spirit, why is that King of Cups there? Again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio might be in your energy. You might be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? So, again, there's this wishy-washy energy. And now I know, remember, every suit is tied. The 5 of Pentacles ends the reading. 2 of Pentacles is here, but it's in the reverse, okay? 2 of Pentacles itself is having a lot on your plate. Having too much going on. So I already know. And then in the reverse, it just lets me know that somebody wasn't chosen or a choice didn't get made when it came to love. So what I do feel is like for a lot of you guys, some of you lost a relationship in the past that you maybe didn't want to lose. So for some of you guys, you've gone through maybe a tower, you've gone through a relationship breakup, you ended a relationship with a person. This could have been at least, and I'm going to say in the last 8 years, because the highest number on the table is an 8. 8 months, 8 years. Someone could be born in August that's watching this reading. But I'm just getting the number 8, okay? 8, you might see repeating 8s a lot. If you do, this is your reading. But the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, it just gives me this energy of being overwhelmed. I had too much on my plate. Maybe I was juggling 2 different people. So for some of you guys, I do feel like in the past, you either had to walk away from someone where you might have been put into a third-party situation. Maybe you put someone into a third-party situation. Or if this has nothing to do with actual romantic love, a lot of you guys have had people in your life that kind of picked you up and dropped you whenever they wanted to. Some of this could have been your parents. Some of you guys had people who were too busy to love you properly. So, and I meant to put too busy in quotation marks because that's just not a truth. Some people had people who were too busy to give them the love and the nurturing that they need, and probably too busy stuck in their own world of emotional upheaval. Because when it comes to these 2 cards, Page of Cups is also termed sometimes as a temporary insanity card, right? Immature in emotion card. So some of you guys in the past might have had to deal with the people who were very emotionally immature. So I have somebody that could have been dealing with somebody in love that they really wanted to give their love and their all to, but they were dealing with someone who was emotionally immature in love, meaning they did immature things. So if I had to put that in plain terms, this could have been the energy of someone who talked to multiple people at one time. This could have been the energy of someone that, you know, when you guys went through things together, the person that you dealt with never even tried to understand your feelings and emotions. Maybe they belittled you. If you were a man, maybe they made you feel like the feelings that you have, like, I just heard the word sassy. And that's the term that like women use to demean men. Sometimes, just in my world, like I know that that's a term that a lot of people be like, oh, he real sassy. And so some of you guys might have been made demasculated in a way by maybe feminine energies or people that you had in your life that made you feel like you wanting to just truly give your love and be in love was a weird thing or a wrong thing. And that just comes from someone else's belief system. So guys, be careful of getting into relationships and staying in relationships and continuing to be in relationships with people when you know that they have they're emotionally bankrupt. Like in their emotional bank, there's $0. Okay. Some of you guys know that. Now, for some of you guys, you could be the people watching who had parents that were like that, who were emotionally unavailable, who didn't show affection, who didn't show love. But you are the person that's wanted to love your entire life, but maybe you still don't have the resources and tools to show love like freely. Like, how affectionate are you? You want love to come into your life, but maybe the love coming into your life is someone that needs true affection, true closeness, true like vulnerability. And just because you want love doesn't mean you're ready for it. So for some of you guys, I do get like there's this energy of making a choice in love, making a choice to either drop your belief system and go forward with the person that you really want to love, drop your belief system and just tell yourself like, listen, whatever happened to me in my past, yeah, it happened. Yeah, my mom didn't give me love. My dad didn't give me love how I wanted it in my life. Yeah, I had this idea of love that I just never ever received in my life. And maybe there's a lot of my life that I've told myself that that just would never happen to me. But today, I'm going to choose to drop that belief system and really know, really believe that love is going to come towards me. Really believe that I am deserving of 100% like abundant love in my life. Okay. So make sure you're understanding that and knowing that about yourself. Okay. All of you are. All of you are deserving of love. And I just 100% confirm what I just said with these cards that just fell. All right, Two of Pentacles, Hierophant in the reverse. There's another word card, right? That's Major Arcana. This is a marriage. The Hierophant, we all know, if you know tarot, this is a marriage, a divorce, this is a contract, this is like a higher level of commitment, and it came with the Two of Cups. So boom, bang, and pow. So now what clarified that King of Cups is this man or woman, you lovely nobody, or the person in your energy. I want all this love, and I know it's coming towards me. Now, because that's a sailboat, some of you guys are moving very slow when it comes to love. But there is someone in your energy that is your soulmate. It is your person. It is your soul of souls. I got these lights kind of funny, so when I come closer, it gets like darker. All right. You see the Two of Cups. Soulmate energy. More Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but a lot of love. And the funny thing about this love that's going to come into your life, or that's right, I just heard like right under your nose. Right under your nose. This person wants love just like you. This person wants the same kind of love that you got. So I get somebody that wants like sappy love, almost like a hopeless romantic. For some of you guys, you got that type of energy coming back into your lives. Um, and I just said back into your lives. I intuitively just caught myself saying back into your lives. Some of you guys might have a past person coming back into your life that you stopped dealing with from before. So this is a marriage. This is a marriage in the reverse. So this could be somebody that, broke up with someone. This could be a divorce that happened and you guys are going to rekindle your relationship. This could be someone that has divorced in the past or has had a bad relationship in the past. And I feel for a lot of you guys, there was something in the way of your marriage. Like something got in the way of your marriage contract that you have with this person. So there could be some of you that have a past relationship that ended. Maybe it ended horribly. We're going to find out. But there's new love ready to come in. Right? And there's two twos here. So it does tell me for a lot of you guys, some of you guys got to drop something to pick up the other thing, right? So some of you guys might be dealing with multiple people. Spirit is like, hey, we here. And I'm going to talk to y'all how my spirits talk to me. When it comes to these two cards, I can already tell there's somebody here that got two different people in their energy. And Spirit's like, hey, you sitting here telling us that you're struggling in love. You really want to be vulnerable in love. You want the love of your life. You willing to wait for it. You willing to allow us to show you who is for you. But you keep fooling with these people who have this scarcity love. Like you keep fooling with people. You keep tying yourself to people who you know that are not even for your highest good in love. So why? Like, why? Because I know for some of you guys who are dealing with multiple people, something is about to come into your energetic space where you ain't going to have no choice but to choose one of these people. Some of you guys might get walked away from both people, okay? Some of you guys might have to walk away from both people to yourself so that you can love yourself. Because, I'm just being real. If you got two people in your energy that you're dealing with romantically, whew, how much of your energy is being shared amongst the three of y'all, four of y'all, five of y'all, however many people you're dealing with? Your energy just all over the place. So just imagine this, because energy, remember, energy, we're full of energy. We're made of energy, right? So we're dealing with multiple people. It's like pieces of us are all over the world at this point. Pieces of us are all over everywhere, right? So you're cheating on her with her, and then she got a man, and then she go home and take your energy to this man, and he might be cheating on her. So it's like your energy is spread all over the place. And you wake up every day and you wonder why you can't make a decision on what color pants to put on. It's because you got so many people in your psyche. You got so many people in your energetic space. You guys be careful with dealing with too many energies when it comes to love, when it comes to sex, when it comes to romance, when it comes to anything, right? Be careful with dealing with too many energies, because a lot of you guys might have dealt with in the past, your energy being shared amongst the collective. And I just heard that community, like some of y'all might be dealing with, or the person you might be dealing with, or maybe it's you, I do not know, you for the community. And if you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying. If you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying. I just heard that. Meaning you for the community. You mess with everybody, you talk to everybody, you sleep with everybody. You don't have a real standard and I just said standard. I'm just getting the Hierophant is a Taurus card. It gives me very traditional. I'm just getting all of these traditional beliefs because I keep saying things like standard, and I know I'm not a standard type of person. I'm not traditional by any means. So I know I'm just tapping into this energy of somebody who has this belief system, this idea of what a marriage or a relationship should be. So that was the universe getting all in your business when it comes to your love and your romantic partner that's in your life right now, or the one that you want to come in. There is something that you need to drop for that sector to be more whole and more complete. There's something that you need to put down. For a lot of you, it's your belief system about love. Some of you, it is an actual other person. Because it's just going to keep swirling in your energy, and you're going to keep being confused about what to choose, who to choose. Like I said, just little things. And a lot of you guys, because you guys don't sit and be still enough and stop scrolling on your phone enough and get quiet enough to really tap into your own energy, to really figure out what you really like, to really figure out who you truly are. So I think a lot of you guys, and I'm just going to say homework. Homework. Take however many days. I'm going to say at least 3. Take at least 3 days and just don't really be on social media like that. Don't really listen to too many outside things. Definitely don't listen to the news at all. Don't watch the news at all. When you're in your car, like, listen to white noise. Listen to just like, bossa nova jazz, like something that doesn't have words, right? Get as quiet and get as still as you can with no outside information as you can for 3 days. After 3 days, go back to your normal life and watch how the 3 days after you get quiet, how the mind chatter just starts back up again. I feel like in the 3 days that you get quiet, you're going to get a lot of stuff done in your house. Maybe you'll clean the spaces in your house. Maybe you'll be able to make choices and decisions easier and quicker because it's just you. You really just got your own energy, you and your own energy. So for a lot of you guys, when it comes to love, there's been too many belief systems, too many ideas and opinions of too many other people. A lot of you guys are harboring bad relationships from the past. So I feel like there's a need to choose because some of you guys got a whole soulmate. I'm going to clarify who this soulmate is or what is tied to that soulmate in just a second. I want to move on to that strength card. You saw they fail. It is the Fool and it is the Five of Pentacles. So I 100% know. You remember earlier when I told y'all how divine timing came in? Here now, there's another word card. Out of 78 cards, this is the first card. It's the Fool. It's the beginning of a journey. So I know that some of you guys got a new relationship coming into your life. It's a new person. Very aquatic in nature is just what I heard. So a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, aquatic, Aquarius. This person could be Aquarius as well, but the Five of Pentacles came with the Strength card as well and clarified that. And the Five of Pentacles is at the end of this reading. So this is what I know. I know that for some of you guys, Spirit is allowing a situation, either with your current person or a past person, to kind of still be swirling around in your energetic field. And I feel like it's for you to make a choice to either dissipate the belief system that you have about that person or that thing, literally cancel someone, because this is someone who is, again, not going to get you to that next level. It's not the person for you. Look at this card. This person looks like they turn their back on you. This person, because it's cold, it's snowing in this card, I'm getting a very cold energy and love. It's almost like Spirit calls something to happen for some of you guys in your relationship, because the person that you were dealing with when it came to love was not your match. It wasn't your match. Maybe they were beautiful. Maybe their sex was good. But when it came to you just needing to be held, understood, and loved, that person could never meet you there. So what did the universe cause? Something to come in to happen. And I know it's a broken relationship because the Hierophant came out in the reverse. So that you can start over. Now, for some of you guys who are in a current marriage, in a current relationship, I feel like in the past, maybe your relationship has had a whole lot of ton of hiccups. Because for some of you guys, you are in your current relationship, you still have not evolved in love. Some of you guys might have been with your person 8 to 10 years, and you still have not evolved in love. You just going on doing day to day. Like, are you taking your person out on dates still? Are you going out to buy him or her, a dress or a nice shirt to go out on a date? Are you still being romantic? Are you still doing breakfast in bed here and there? Are you still holding hands when you go into places? Do you guys kiss each other in public? Like those loving things. I'm just getting someone that really wants that sappy love. And there's no other way that I can say it. Somebody really wants sappy love, and they've been dealing with people who are kind of like very masculine when it comes to love. Lovely nobodies. So I'm not asking any of you to change. Every one of you knows who watches my videos. We all have free will. I'm just giving you puzzle pieces. I'm just giving you energetic tips, tricks, hacks that you could do, that you could use to make your life more better, more effective. I just can't go without saying that a lot of you guys want a love that you really ain't believing is available to you. You really don't believe that you can have it or that you can get it. And why is that? Okay. I want to move to the Page of Cups. This card of, it's like a card of newness and love. It's a card of being very vulnerable, very free, because I'm getting there's this energy, this playful energy to someone who's coming into your energy. Or this is Spirit saying for those of you who are in relationships, let's get a little bit more playful when it comes to romance in your life with your person, because a lot of you guys are very fixed, very structured, very like you say. Are you guys scheduling sex? I just heard scheduling sex. Like the sex needs to be amped up in your life. The joy and the love, the fact that you even have a person to come home to every day, right? So for those of you who are in relationships who are just acting like, things can't get better between you and your person, this is just how it's going to be. It's like, how long are you going to allow yourself to believe that? Do you know, for those of you who are in relationships, there's people who are single, who are home every day wishing that they had a person. And you have one in your home every single day to come home to. And you won't even do your due diligence to make that relationship more spicy, to continue to show your person that you love and adore them, to taking the opportunities that you can to just take them out and wine and dine them and just really, really tell them and show them that they're so, free and available to be loved by you, and that you're so free and available to give love to them, okay? I don't know why you guys have this guard up when it comes to love. Some of you guys are so boxed up in love. And Spirit is asking you guys, like, release yourself, because a lot of you guys, because the Five of Pentacles is here 2 times in 2 different decks, it does tell me that there's that scarcity mindset. I'm telling you, you guys, some of you guys have this mentality that love is this, like small, minute, it's very little. But love is so big, love is so grand. One way to unlock a lot of this love is for some of you guys, when you pray and you meditate, you really need to tell God, right? This is what I want, God. But sometimes I catch myself thinking the opposite. Sometimes I catch myself telling myself that it's not available to me, God. And when I do those things, I need your help with kicking those thoughts out. When I do those things and you recognize that I'm doing those things and I recognize that I'm doing those things, cause something to happen in my energetic space to pull me out of that thought. Because the thoughts are going to come to you guys. You organizing the thoughts is the journey. You getting behind those thoughts and doing something with those thoughts is the journey, right? No one told you that you weren't going to get these negative thoughts. No one was ever told you that you weren't going to get the creepy crawler thoughts that were telling you, they're going to treat you just like your mom and dad did when they were little. Your relationship is just going to be like your parents, right? You're going to be single for all of your life just like your mom or dad, right? That person's going to cheat on you like the last person did, right? That person's just going to bleed you dry for money like the last person did. It's like, we want love, but then we are subconsciously telling Spirit, like, ugh, I don't know. You're confusing the universe. Stop doing that, is all they're saying. They're like, bro, which one is it? You see? Which one? Which one? What do you want? Do you want love, or are you scared of love? Are you ready for love, or are you scared that you're going to get cheated on? Because for some of you guys, it's keeping you from taking that leap. Because for some of you, I really feel like you really want the love of your life, but you're scared. You're scared. The Fool is like, ready to take the journey. He's very unprepared. He is. He don't have any tools possibly, because look in this card. All he's ready for this journey. All he has is a flower, his skinny dog, and that whatever's in that bag. His clothes are tattered. He doesn't even have like shoes on for this journey, and he looks like he's in mountains. So it goes without saying that the journey he's about to go on is going to be one that is going to be probably up and down. The terrains are going to be rugged here and there, but I'm ready. Foolishly, unprepared, maybe unfocused, maybe a little scattered, but I'm taking this leap. I'm getting off this cliff. Okay. So that's what this journey is about. That's what the story of the Fool is about, right? Tarot is like the documentary of the Fool's journey. And the Fool is all of us. The Fool is you and I. We all have this journey in life to take. And this is saying, Spirit is like, I caused, I allowed, I let something happened to you in life when it came to love, but it was to free you in another area. It was to free you on another level. You had to see that, because had you not seen that, then you wouldn't be ready for the him or her that I'm trying to send to you. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, there's the Seven of Swords. So I know for some of you guys, there was a lot of manipulation in your past. You've dealt with manipulative people. Some of you guys might have had parents who manipulated you with their love, right? When you didn't act right, when you didn't do what you wanted, or they wanted you to do, they showed you that they didn't love you. I'm going to tell you a story. And dang, I just shuffled those cards, and now the devil is at the bottom of the deck in the reverse, which is a very good energy, because somebody is determined, who is watching, to release this toxic belief system. Somebody who is watching is ready. This is Capricorn energy. So you might have a Capricorn in your energy, or you might be a Capricorn. Somebody is ready to allow this toxic belief system about love to dissipate. Somebody's ready to break the curse. And I just heard that. Somebody's ready to reverse the curse. Listen, story. So a person that I had in my past had a very troubled childhood. And this person was telling me that when they were a child, their mother or their father, one of their parents, when they would either get in trouble, when they would do something adverse, when they did something, let's just say the parent didn't agree with, the parent would lock this child, and this is when this person was a child, out of the house for the rest of the night, and they wouldn't let the child back in until the next morning. So can you imagine, as a child, let's say, I feel like this person was about 12, between 12 and 16, I would say. It had to be somewhere around there. It could have been younger, but at least 16 and down. Young, right? Like, damn, my parent is mad at me. And I know that most likely this parent did that because it was taught to them, or they were dealing with something in their own relationship or their own life. Not an excuse, but that's what happened to this person who was in my life, as you know, as a child. And so that's the type of energy that I'm saying. This energy of ghosting someone. This energy of be over there, right? You're gonna know that I don't fool with you when I have an issue with you. So just watch out for that, because I keep getting that. I keep highlighting that. For some of you guys, if you're dealing with somebody right now like that, affiliate spirit is like, hey, take a new journey. Bye. Goodbye. Get out of there. Why do you want to deal with somebody like that? Why do you want to, like, you only have one time. And I'm saying this because some of you need to pick up and adapt this belief system. I give you one time to show me that you don't love me. That's where I'm at in my life right now. It's like, I can't unsee what I just saw. I'm giving you one time to show me that you do not love me, and I'm out. Okay? There's no takesies backsies, is what I just heard. There's no takesies backsies when it comes to love. It's like, believe, when people show you, and I heard Iyanla Van Zant say this. Some of you may watch her. She just came into my energy. I heard her say on one of her shows one time, when people show you who they are, you believe them. Some of you guys, people have shown you who they are their entire life. Like, oh, and I'm telling you, I'm a witness because I've been this person. Like, oh, they'll get better, or that's not what they meant. Like, yes, it is. All right. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Why is that card there, Spirit? These two cards are sticking out. Okay. The Temperance in the reverse and the Tower in the reverse. Some of you guys have a T initial in your energy, or your initial starts with a T. First or last name starts with a T. I'm kidding, because both of these cards are T's. Temperance and the Tower. Okay? This is, we lost our shit. Like, I already told you this was like kind of like a temporary insanity card. So for some of you guys, you've dealt with an emotionally manipulative person in your past. Some of you guys had a huge, and remember, before I pulled all these cards, I said the Tower might show up in this reading. And boom, there it is, in the reverse. Okay? So for some of you guys, I'll just explain what the Tower is in tarot. When it comes to the Tower showing up in a reading, it is a foundational belief system. It is a foundational belief system that needs to crumble, that needs to fall. Why? Because you holding on to it, you holding on to them, you continuing to believe it or them is not good for your life that God has for you. It's not going to serve you in any way. It's almost like we're going on this journey. It is, you ever go, take stuff on a trip and you pack too much luggage, and it's like, I didn't need it, and you get back home and you never even unfolded that clothing or that bathing suit. You just took too much. Spirit is telling some of you guys have emotional baggage tied to love that needs to fall. And the Tower in the reverse is telling me that you won't allow this belief system to fall. when it comes to this. So now I know, and I said before I put all these cards, that these clarification cards were going to clarify what I already said. And I already said that this is possibly a child, and I already said that some of you guys have been dealing with, non-love, mostly since your childhood. So now I know that a lot of y'all's parents didn't teach y'all properly how to love, to be loved, to be open to be loved, vulnerable to be and show love. Childhood, okay? Tower in the reverse is telling me that, you still have the belief system from your childhood about love. Temperance in the reverse is the belief system that you most likely have is that people in love, they're going to, throw you in the trash. They're going to give to you. They're going to pour to you a little bit, but when they're angry, when they're mad at you, they're not going to do it. Another thing with this energy is that for some of you guys, the Temperance, I do see this angel. I do feel like a lot of you guys, Spirit is working with you through your dreams. So you wake up and you have different dreams. And some of these dreams, I feel like children are in these dreams that you're having. There's something tied to kids being in someone's dream here that I feel. But I am getting this energy that maybe through your dreams, Spirit is showing you the answer, or Spirit is kind of like unlocking someone's belief system through your dreams. Okay. And I feel like that's probably happening because I feel like this person who is dreaming on a level, you're skeptic a little bit to spirituality, something that has to do with spirituality. I love when spirits give people their dreams, skeptical people dreams, because if you're skeptical in waking life, but Spirit knows down through and through in your subconscious, in your heart, in your soul, you are spiritual, they will show you in your dreams. It's like, okay, you can talk all this shit in real life. You can say that, us showing you all the numbers, like, oh, that's just nothing. You can say that song that just played on the radio that completely resonated with you, and then you kicked it out like, oh, that's not what that means. You can do all that, but what you cannot do is hide what is in your dreams. So for some of you guys, God is speaking to you and showing you true messages through your dreams. Now, to that, I will say, get a dream journal. As soon as you wake up to pee in the middle of the night, as soon as you wake up in the morning, have a little book. I have a text thread to myself. You guys know, ever since 2021, when I started this channel, I told you, I have a text thread to myself. So I text myself messages to myself that Spirit sends in a lot because I'm not always near a pen, okay? Wake up in the morning, write that dream out. You don't have to know what it means. Just write it out. Eventually, God is going to show you what that dream meant. God is going to clarify the meaning of the dream. A lot of the meanings, or what we see in dreams, is symbolic. So maybe it's not the literal thing happening, but it's symbolically, what is this energy, okay? So I had to say that. Again, when it comes to love, I do feel like a lot of you, again, have gone through this upheaval of people, back and forth, wanting to love you, not wanting to love you. Some of you guys have gone back to a person 1,000, I just heard 11 times. And it's just not, it's like, how long are you going to keep doing it? Because this tower needs to fall. This tower needs to fall. Now, for some of you guys, this tower is in the reverse, and it could mean where it lands. It could mean, because the Fool is beside the tower in the reverse, it could mean that some of you guys had the aha moment already. Some of you guys had the relationship that gave you the the aha that you deserve better. The aha that, like, I'm ready to take a new journey, and I'm not getting no type of love that I ever had before. When I told this person that I loved, I feel like it was a week or so ago, like, I ain't no hustling backwards. Don't even think you could spin the block on me. It's never gonna happen. It's no spinning the block. Like, if you're not in my life right now, I'm most likely not spinning the block and coming back your way, because I remember what you did. And whether I said it to you or not, you know what you did, right? That's what I'm saying here. Some of you guys have spent the block on energies. Some of you guys have spent the block, or allow people to spin the block in your life, right? These people and these friends that have betrayed you. Your family members who are toxic, and you know it. They have no love to give nobody. And you still be going to their Sunday dinners. For what? For what? Why are we doing that? Okay? So be careful. It's like you want this soulmate to come into your life, and we're going to clarify this love in a second. Then you got to be willing to drop something. This card already told you that. You got to be willing to drop something. Some of y'all are holding on to these people who are just toxic. Toxic people. Spirit is showing you that they depleted. Spirit showing you that they got the lack and the scarcity mindset. Twice they showed you the Five of Pentacles. It's like broken energy. Some of y'all got people that's broken love all around you. Stop being around these people. And I know y'all love y'all friends. I just felt myself get amped up and kind of like matter of fact. So I don't know whose auntie, whose uncle, whose parent, whose ancestor this is, but I just felt like I wanted to get in your face real quick. Like, stop acting like you can't have the love that you want. Stop acting like you can't get what you want when it comes to love, because you can. And if you keep telling yourself how many other things you're going to talk yourself out of in your life, right? You're going to talk yourself out of a million things from your fear and your lack and your scarcity mindset. Some of you guys have people in your past, and this is for males, I feel, more than females. I'm getting that some of you males have women kind of like demasculate you when it comes to the area of finance and money. So some of you guys feel like you're not financially ready to take care of someone. Okay, fine. Get financially ready. Why do you want a love to come in your life and you can't take care of them? Why do you want a love to come into your life and you're not ready to pay their bills and your bills? Why do you want a love to come into your life and you're not ready to share with them and you guys share with each other? Why do you want a love to come into your life if you're not ready to and open to receiving love? Like, some of you guys don't even know how to take compliments. Some of you guys don't even like to let people hold the door open for you. Some of you guys got love in your life that maybe is in the grocery store when you go in there, but you got your bonnet on, you got slides on, you got like, dirty socks, and like woke up out of bed and just went to the grocery store. And then you're just completely in your phone, and the love of your life just walked by you 3 times in the hour trying to get your attention. But because you believe love is not available to you, you're not even looking up. You're not even getting putting on clothes or doing your hair just to go to the store. So it's like, for some of you, what you want is not aligning with who you're waking up every day and being. You want love, but you don't look like it. You don't dress like it. You don't act like it. You don't talk like it. Right? So again, back to the affirmation that was just in my phone. See yourself as your 2.0 self every day. If you want a relationship and you want love and you want sexy love and you want abundant love and you want free love and you want him or her to just, be the love of your life, your dream person, then you need to wake up every single day, whether they're in your life or not right now, and act like they are, right? And act like that. Just act like that. Be that, right? 5 of Pentacles is what we end this reading with. 2 cards. 10 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. 10. So I know that there's an ending. There's a Hierophant there with the 10 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles is like, she looked both cards. It's so crazy that the card that clarified this is another card that I don't even want to show my face. I'm telling you, there's a relationship that some of you guys had that really did a number on you, and I'm not even lying. And the crazy thing about it, the Wheel of Fortune is the opportunity. Cards with word on the bottom, divine timing. So even though we end the card with scarcity mindset and this feeling like there's a lack in love in your life, Spirit is saying we're ending this with the Wheel of Fortune. This card means there's an opportunity to go another direction. There's an opportunity for you to drop that belief system. For real, they're asking you to drop this line because the 10 of Wands is a burden card, carrying a burden. Carrying a burden. So Spirit is just telling you guys, when it comes to the area of love, you guys harbor these belief systems. You harbor these feelings and emotions. Some of you guys are in a relationship with your people and you don't know how to let nothing go. You're harboring it. You're holding it. And when you get over it and you have another fight, you bring up what happened 3 weeks ago when we fought. Stop doing that. That's for those of you who are in relationships. But we're ending this reading with the opportunity to take a different path, guys. And it's up to you what path you want to take. For a lot of you guys, just with all these people in the corners of this card, with all of them writing, they all have a pen, they all have paper. Some of you guys got too many people in your business. Some of you guys talk to the wrong people about your relationship because they're telling other people. It's like you tell this person and that person immediately texts it to that person, who texts it to this person, who texts it to that person. All right. So some of you guys, be careful when it comes to love. For those of you who don't have love in your life, I would say be careful talking about love to people who have depleted love in their own life. For those of you who love to tell your bestie everything, if your bestie ain't in a good relationship and she cheating on her boyfriend or on his or her girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever, whoever they with, if they demasculate their person to you, if they talk shit about their man or their woman to you, definitely don't tell this friend about wanting to be in love. Definitely don't tell this friend when you start dating. Definitely don't tell that friend when you got something going on, because their energy being put on it is going to take you back down the same loop that you was. And it's probably going to be ending up with you not having a person in your life. Okay? So this reading today is heavily about self-sabotage. And self-sabotage in the realm of allowing yourself to continue to hold the belief systems from your childhood, to continue holding the belief systems of your ancestors, people who came before you. Everybody's relationship could have gone horribly in your life before you. Every single one of them. You still can change that. You still can change that. Okay? What I will say is, because no swords landed on the table today, it did show up at the bottom of that deck, and that just lets me know that somebody was maybe using strategy against you guys in the past. Meaning you had people who strategically worked around you when it came to love, lovely nobodies. Just like, meaning that they were unemotional, they were emotionally bankrupt, and they just wanted you to kind of just deal with it. Some of you guys might be that way right now. Some of you guys want love. You want to be loving, but you're so standoffish. Some of you guys are so disconnected from love. You can change that. All of you have the propensity to change that. Because the Tower here and the Hierophant in the verse, I'm glad both of these are here because some of you guys had a major relationship in your life that ended, could have ended abruptly. But this also lets me know that like your traditional belief system about love and relationships, thumbs down. It ain't gonna work for the person that God is about to give you. It ain't gonna work for the marriage that you're about to be in. It's not gonna work because there is a marriage on the table, whether in the reverse or not. There's one here. So for some of you guys, maybe you guys want to be in a relationship and you're not looking to be in something for a short time. Maybe you guys don't want to be in a relationship until you are sure that you're going to be with someone that you're going to marry. Fine. All I'm saying is do your due diligence, right? Is there something from my past, from my parents' marriage, from the people who raised me, marriage or relationship, or my past relationships that is keeping me from getting to the love that I need to get to with my current person or with the person that I want to come into my life, right? Am I telling myself that I don't have the keys to change my life? Am I telling myself that what I want is on the other side of a door that I can't open myself? Okay. I keep saying myself, and I just caught myself saying myself a lot. So I feel like that's heavily spirit telling you to focus on what you want when it comes to love. Actually believing that that is possible for you and that you are also deserving of it. And then moving on that. Okay. So major arcana, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana in your life. In your reading. So for some of you guys, I do feel like divine timing is heavily at play when it comes to your love life. I think for some of you guys, you do not want to get into another relationship until you know that you're going to be in that relationship for a while. So meaning, I'm just getting a lot of people who are not in nothing for no short term. I'm not getting short-term people in this reading today. I'm getting people who want long relationships. I'm getting long lovers, long-time lovers. I'm getting people who really want to build something with someone. I'm getting a lot of these people who want this energy in their life or in their marriage or in their current connection or their upcoming connection. A lot of you got your familial past life energies attached to parts of where it's almost like writing the second script to a movie. So let's just say a part 2 to a movie, the sequel. Some of you guys are trying to steal some of the lines from the first movie and put them in the second movie. It's like, that's not going to work. That's never going to work. That's not going to sell. That's not going to get ratings. The ticket sales is not going to be as good. Because it's like, you really just, like, that didn't work. That worked for that movie, but it's not going to work for this movie. These are new characters. We're bringing new people in. We have a new director, right? So choose what you need to drop. Choose wisely. Because a lot of you guys have traditional belief systems that you realize maybe in the past, they didn't serve you at all. And maybe that's why you lost your person, because of what you believed. Maybe you lost your person because you allowed yourself to maneuver your relationship like the other relationships that you saw in the past. You saw that it didn't work, or this is spirit saying, that is not going to work for this person I'm about to give you, because they're a dynamic energy. There's a lot of love on the table. There is a little bit of Aries, Leo, Sag on the table. We got many, many, many energies here who are depleted, have been depleted in love, are doing their best to love themselves, are doing their best to overcome things as they come in life. But I feel like a lot of you guys have not really focused on self-love, have not really focused on the love of self. How in the world is somebody going to come into your life and stay and you don't even know how to love yourself? Because I'll be damned if I go towards somebody, if I be with somebody, or if I get tight and in a committed relationship with somebody that don't love themselves. And I can tell that you don't love yourself by the way that you talk, by the way that you act, by the way that you do or don't receive like my energy towards you. You can just tell that about a person, guys. So be careful of giving your energy to people who are not reciprocal in love. Be careful of giving your love to people who are not ready for love. And then you get ready for love. You get ready for love. The way that you get ready for love is literally loving yourself every day. I don't care if you need to get to get a dry erase marker and write around your mirror. My mirror in my bathroom has so many things written on it. So I don't know if you want to write on your mirror like, I'm open to receiving love. I'm open to give love. You know, I am abundant in love. Love attracts to me. I find love in everything, right? Some of you guys wake up in the morning, you find the first negative thing that you can see. Some of you, as soon as you get in your car, you just find the first negative thing that you can see. Some of you guys go to the party or go to the event and you find the first negative thing that you can see. Shift your mindset, guys. Love wants to come into your life, but will you have the courage? Will you have the strength to kind of like tell yourself some of this shit don't make sense for my life anymore, and I want to adapt new beliefs. I want to grow in new and with new beliefs, right? I want to change it for the generations after me. Really quickly before we go, I'm going to clarify this Two of Cups because I told you some of you guys got a soulmate in your energy right now or a soulmate coming towards you. And I want to help you to get prepared for that person, or if they're currently in your life, I want to help you with that person right now. So Spirit, when it comes to that Two of Cups, that soulmate energy, Heavy Leo, there's two lions in this reading. Well, actually, yeah, there's two lions in the reading today. So I heavily feel a Leo in this reading. So you might have a Leo. Fixed energy, there's a couple of fixed cards. So Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio is heavy in this reading today. Also, Two of Cups. That is a lot of cards. That is a lot of cards. Oh my God, that is a lot of cards. Okay, I'm taking them. They've popped out, so I have to take them. Five of Swords. Do we want to rewind this? When I said the 5 or the 10 of Swords might show up in this reading. And that would just let me know that you guys have been betrayed before. Backstab. Boom. 5 of Swords. Okay, it's right there. Queen of Cups in the reverse. She's the spouse to that king in the tarot. Queen and the King of Cups are here. She's in the reverse. Chariot in the reverse. That's Cancer. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio heavy. So Cancer heavy now. Ace of Cups is here. That is new love. And the King of Pentacles in the reverse is also here. So I do know lovely nobodies. When it comes to this soulmate energy that wants to come into your life, because it goes without saying, it's the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. They're consecutive to each other, right? So the Three of Cups, there's celebrations coming. There's new love coming. There's somebody that is wanting to come into your life to be a free-flowing, loving energy in your life, okay? Now, the King of Pentacles in the reverse being here and the Chariot in the reverse, it does, and the Queen of Cups reverse, it does give me the energy that in the past, some of you did have an energy in your life, and I feel like you really wanted to give to this person. I really feel like you made plans with this person. I feel like there was some type of betrayal that happened and things got slowed down. Things slowed down so much that maybe they stopped and you guys are not together anymore. I do feel lovely nobody. Again, there is a past energy, a past relationship that does hold you back in a way from getting to that new love. Some of you guys, as soon as I'm saying it, it's, you know who I'm talking about. Some of you guys have already said, oh, I know she's talking about such and such. That's such and such. That's such and such she's talking about. Okay. I mean, I feel like whatever happened with this person, they started out wanting to take care of you, or you wanted to take care of them. You guys wanted to plan. You guys had this idea that things were going to go well, that you were building a stable foundation, a stable connection, and then something happened. And I do feel like it is in the realm of a third party situation, something outside. Did your work get in the way? Did an actual person get in the way? Did you allow your family and your parents and your friends to get in the way? Did you allow your belief system to get into the way? Because this is like trying to win at all costs, and just you end up betraying somebody and nobody really wins. So I do feel like somebody in this reading had a relationship in your past, and maybe you feel like, oh, that relationship was 5 years ago, six years ago. I don't care when it was. It's still in your psyche. It's in your subconscious because it's on my table. So for some of you guys, you never really got over a past relationship. You still harbor this kind of like stinging energy, the stinging feeling towards this past relationship. And I feel like whoever this person was in the past, it's like they did. I feel like this person told you that they were going to love you. They were going to take care of you, that things were going to work out. And then something happened. I don't know what it was, but I am getting this energy that somebody kind of like took their energy back, pulled their energy back. Like, nah, this is not working. I'm getting betrayed. This person is either slow. This person either slowed down, like how they were loving you, the energy that they were giving towards you. Maybe some of you knew that your person had another person, and then you realized that they were never going to leave that person. You realize that they were giving another person more energy than you. I do not know. But there is this energy of somebody now ready to be loved by a different person, a different energy, but you are hesitant. Some of you who are in relationships are ready to be loved in a different way. Some of you guys might have had a third party and you already let them go and you're still trying to be in your marriage. Okay, fine. I'm just letting you know that something is about to come in, even into that is going to shock and rock your world, because the Tower is over here. This Two of Cups is over here. So for those of you who are in a relationship, I'll say it again. So those of you who are in a committed relationship, I feel like it's a marriage and you're cheating on your person or there was cheating. You guys decided to like, you let the side piece go. I'm going to stay in my marriage. I'm going to stay with my husband or wife. The reason why you went to go cheat on the person still hasn't been healed, still hasn't left. So cool, fine. You let your side piece go for now. But things between you and your person, I don't necessarily see them getting better because the root of why you guys got to where somebody went and cheated is still there. Okay? I just see that. So whoever that is for, Spirit is asking you to kind of like really look at the root cause of something. Some of you guys are very superficial, and I just heard that. You're looking at things very superficially or on a superficial level, on the level of like what it looks like and what people think it looks like, but you're not really going deep. So again, I don't care if you left your side piece and you went back to your husband or wife, and maybe they know it, maybe they don't. I just know that whatever caused you to get there is still there. So you're either going to do it again or you're going to end up like being in a toxic marriage for forever, staying with someone that you're not really in love with. So I said it. Some of you guys are in relationships with people and you're not in love with them. You're not in love with them. It's very transactional. Some of you guys said you forgave somebody for something and you never really did. You know you haven't, okay? But you want to go back to them? It don't make sense, okay? Again, love wants to come into your life, lovely nobodies, and this is like a rekindling of love. This is like a rekindling of love with yourself, is what I was trying to say. So I need you guys to really get to this. Get to your own heart space and tell yourself, like, what still hurts me about love? What still hurts me about falling in love with my person again? What still keeps me from going full force towards this person that I want to be with? What keeps me from, getting out there and starting to date? What is keeping me from doing that? And why do I feel that way? And where did the first feeling of that come from? And I feel like if a lot of you guys do that work, you're going to uncover that it's tied to your family, it's tied to your parents, it's tied to the people who first were supposed to show you how to love. First, we're supposed to show you how romantic and love relationships should go. So some of you guys maybe never really had a model. That's fine. If you didn't, cool. Just come to terms with, resonate with the fact that you did or didn't get love, but now you're going to create love. Now you're going to write your own blueprint of what love is to you. What is your love language? How do you receive love? How do you know that someone loves you? This is a funny story. I was watching, I don't remember I think it's The Real. And Tamar Braxton was on there. And maybe it wasn't The Real, but it was Tamar Braxton. She was doing an interview. And I know that one of her love languages is receiving gifts because she was like, I don't know you love me unless you buy me something. And that literally is one of the love languages, is receiving gifts. Figure out what your love language is, lovely nobody. And do not allow a person to come into your life until they speak your love language. And until you're ready to speak theirs. Okay? Guys, those are the messages that I have for you today. I do feel like there's a bunch of fives in your reading today. So I do feel like when it comes to love, you guys do struggle a little bit. I feel like the struggle is more with vulnerability. The struggle is more with allowing those walls to fall, dropping these burdens, dropping these wands. It's like you're still holding on to how it didn't happen, how what happened to you. And the last part of your reading was the Wheel of Fortune. So for some of you guys, you have a very abundant, beautiful energy coming into your life, but you have to choose to take the other way, take the road less traveled, meaning that for a lot of you guys, the person coming into your life is not your type. It's not the person that you would have chosen. It's not what you normally would have went for. It's not the type of, I just heard a whole lot of girls who like bad boys about to get a whole bunch of nerds and bookworms and people who like to think and like to analyze. Some of you guys like, people who are streets. I just heard that. Some of you guys who like people who are very fiery and very impulsive, but the person coming into your life, they just want to be calm. They just want to be a calm, loving energy in your life. And will you go towards that? So because your hesitancy to go towards what is unlike what you would normally choose has a lot to do with your belief system. It has a lot to do with your experiences in life. So the Wheel of Fortune is also this card of, the ebb and flow of life. Things coming back around. Like this is like some of you guys have had the same person in a different phase over a span of 10 years. It's like, how long you gonna keep dealing with that same energy? You'd have had relationship after relationship and all of them the same. It's like you got the same person in the different phase over time. You keep getting the same thing over time because you keep doing the same thing. Right? You keep making the same moves. Spirit is saying there's an opportunity to go another way in love. And it's going to be a way that is unfamiliar because this fool has no idea where he's going. He has no destination in sight. He barely has anything. He barely has any tools, which means that he's ready to learn. He has room to grow. He has room to buy new things, right? If he took all of his luggage with him on this new journey, he wouldn't have anywhere to put anything. There would be nowhere to put anything in his suitcase. So this is about knowing that if you are ready for a new approach in love, if you're ready for new love to come into your life, if you're ready to be open to receiving a different type of love, then you got to do something different. Okay? Are you ready to take the leap? Because there's someone coming into your life that is going to want to make you jump off that cliff. Lovely nobodies, I love all of you. I hope these messages resonated with you. Again, if you want to get a reading from me, reach out to me. My information is in the description box of this video. But I love you all. I appreciate you all. And I'm going to end with this. Fall in love with yourself. Fall in love with yourself first. And then get ready for love to come into your life. Okay? I love you all. And until the next video, lovely nobody out. Have an amazing day.